Let's talk about my form in this crow pose picture. Because I'm wearing a swimsuit, I feel like it's a little bit easier to see the form of the posture than it is to see in some of my other pictures. So let's start with my hands. If you look at my hands, my wrists are kind of turned outward a little bit. So having your wrists turned outward a little bit and having a little micro bend in your fingertips before you lift your feet off the ground will help brace your body for you leaning forward and leaning back, trying to get your balance. Now let's touch on the curvature of my spine. One of the most common mistakes that I see yogis doing when trying to learn crow pose is going into the posture with a straight spine. When you have your spine rounded, your hips are able to get higher, which in turn will be able to allow you to lift your knees up into your triceps and maintain that hold. So bringing your knees into your triceps is another thing that I want to point out in this picture. So you don't see my knees wide, you see them tucked in. My elbows are tucked in and my knees are in my triceps. Another problem that I notice in yogis trying to learn crow pose is not being able to keep your elbows tucked in, bringing your knees into your triceps instead of around. So the next time you're taking flight in crow pose, just do a body scan. Wrists rotated out, spine rounded from your shoulders all the way to your lower back, hips high, elbows tucked in, and see if that changes anything for you. I also will be giving these tips and many more in my arm balance workshop coming up this coming Sunday, July 27th at 2:30. It's in South Scottsdale. Let me know if you are interested. I'll see you there.